sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. Here's a give to Gibson. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll run with Gibson. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case,
fighting through it, he's got space. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. J.D. McKissick, a 5-yard touchdown run. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Washington 7, Cardinals nothing.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start by running the option to the right. A big seam, and he might go all the way. 20.
I'm going to show you, man.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray, 77 yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Boy, Kyler Murray, a guy with an awful lot of things going for him. We know that. But at this stage, might be tough to decide whether he's a better passer or runner. And that was a heck of a run there.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit, because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big play ability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw it one deep.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Gibson here running out of the gun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
A carry now for McKissick. Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
Good for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Interception, baby. Let's go.
These two teams all tied after one. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. First carry for James Conner. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. Steps away to his left. Boy, he almost did that himself, but it looks like he's about a foot or 2 short. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own, but let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs, because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. They're going to run. Here's Conner. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Conner is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Murray now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and run the option. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
It's a first down and more for Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 81 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 41 yards. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Prater's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Check 26, check 26.
Final play of the half, Fitzpatrick. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both teams currently making their final adjustments. We're getting ready for the second half. So we'll send it back up to FedEx Field and hand things back over to Brandon Gaudin.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Murray, a quick throw out to Kirk.
Oh, my God.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On 1st and 10 is Counter. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Jamin Davis there to bring him down. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well in the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Murray off play action. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
Needed that stop,
That's
man.
exactly
I needed
what they were
that.
looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 91 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Gibson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. A handoff for Gibson. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, a 15-yard touchdown run.
Let's go.
Washington
Gotta get there. Never gotta
retaken
stop
the
this
lead.
motherfucker when he come back
People
out.
always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a pretty good return
Good
here
effort,
as we
huh?
get this up to the 29. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered, yet to score here in the second half.
Oh, sir.
And now this is intercepted.
No, sir. Ooh.
Picked by Kendall Fuller, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
He can't stop that play.
Right side is
He can't stop
complete
it.
here on the first
He can't
play of
stop
the
it. Let's
drive.
go.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 19 there as the
Let's
drive
go.
marches
That's a damn good
forward.
game, though.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
I try to run
He'll
it
be
back.
taken down
That's
here
my
at about the 11.
Thank God.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go again with Gibson.
Come on,
And he'll
big
find
man.
his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Needed you
2-yard
on that
gain
play,
there, but
brother.
they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Let's see here. What we got? What we got?
Throwing Fitzpatrick. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll rally and stop him short of the 1st down at about the 6. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Let's go.
Now Fitzpatrick on 4th down.
I dropped that.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Got his man. It's Williams. Williams is going to have the 1st down and a little more. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
Let's go, man.
Shotgun now from Murray.
No.
Finding Williams once
It's
more.
the wrong
complete.
one.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter.
God.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And now the throw holding
Man,
by
oh,
Green.
man.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42. Now Murray. To Connor on the check down. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Murray to throw. Screen pass to Connor. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. To throw is Murray.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. That catch good for only a couple. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Murray. And one more time, here's Kirk. Murray hook it up with Kirk for an Arizona first down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow. Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Prater for the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Fitzpatrick. And he finds McLaurin.
Yes, Sirski.
Across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee, as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And
bro.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished.
Let's go. Busted that ass. Let's go. Fuck wrong with these niggas out, y'all. Fuck wrong with these niggas out, y'all. He 11-20 talking all that good ass smack. Come on now. You can't fuck with the kid. The kid is out, y'all. What is championships here? Let's see.
He's just getting started.
Oh, we out of there. Stop going into this. I don't want to play it in, bye. Let's get money.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Washington football team. Set to get this one going. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now the former Washington Husky, here's Myles Gaskin, and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And right away, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Not only a fumble lost there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Now Gibson. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2.
ISO. ISO.
A carry for Gibson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Gibson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Extra point good by
Let's
Hopkins.
go.
And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Let's get it.
And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it
Bring it out. Bring
them
them out.
Scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Oh, Jackson, you goddamn piss ant.
Left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Here's Gaskin. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They'll run now with Gaskin. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Tagovailoa are going to try and throw on third down.
Oh, what a move.
Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Tua going to try and sneak it. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Now this time, Tua's going to throw it.
Come in.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Andrew Van Ginkel there on the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Let's go.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
Oh, I got tripped up.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game.
Let's get it.
That'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Third and short yardage. Heineke.
Oh!
Gets there.
Damn it, Tyler. Fucking puss-ass Heineke.
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
I had to play, too.
So
Fuck
on
me.
fourth down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away.
Big dog Tress Way. Boop!
Back deep for Miami.
Blap. Watch it sit there. Damn. Fuck me.
Stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
We on his head, man. We got this, man.
Good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
We got it.
That's obviously something that can't continue, but
come here. I told you.
Double team and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
Yeah.
He will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
My boy Tua ain't hitting on shit. Get funky.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone.
Oh, he thought he was getting away from my kicker. Break him in there.
Start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on
the
return. The Dolphins at the line.
We coming after Tuga.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180.
We coming after Tuga
right now.
Come here.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to not necessarily what you look at your plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Don't get too cute. Go with the playmakers. Let's go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. A short gain there of just
the flying mullet.
A 4th down.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
Wow.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Oh, I gotta pick a play.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And able to find Gesicki as tight end.
Gesicki.
Taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off.
I was rolling up, bro, so let's go.
Let's go now. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, You see him pointing and communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Gonna break him when the defense is actually played by the GOAT.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper.
Man, you don't got a mic, bro? You ain't talking to nobody, huh?
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. From the gun, it's Tua.
Yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski.
Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Well, he's going to do that, whatchamacallit.
Tua going to run the sneak, and they will touch him down not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
Oh, yeah? Give me them.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted.
Trying to tell you, man, I'm the GOAT.
Picked by Kendall Fuller.
You see what time it is? Don't quit, bro. Just pick your goddamn different quarterback. Motherfuckers just can't stop it. Ah. Fucking Raiders.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Oh,
now
shit.
Here as he's past the 30. And a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. Eluding the pressure right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Carr can be...
Yeah. Let me go ahead and get that out of the way. Start doing this the right way, man. I'm fucking tripping. That was my fault. That was all my fault. Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He's got a man. Complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. 82 yards. And the Packers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Well, Davante Adams, he's a great volume receiver. Here, he's able to do some pretty nifty work after the catch.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch. And that one wound up in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This take it in at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check, 59.
To throw, Fitzpatrick. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. Fitzpatrick to McLaurin there, 1st down, Washington. On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Here's Fitzpatrick. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. Touchdown! Logan Thomas, 46 yards. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
I'm not sure he falls under the category of mobile quarterback, but he's athletic enough that if you don't keep your rush lanes intact, he finds a way to hurt you.
As coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but enough there in the tank. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Robert Tonyan, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. On play action. Now Rodgers. He hits Adams complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Packers have taken the lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Play action now. Fitzpatrick slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.